Damn, this is crazy. Some monsters found prey and leaped at it, then stopped moving. What? Done already? Oh shit. Daniel was standing in front of Urza. She held a crossbow against her chest and shivered. Daniel merely raised his hand. The gesture paralyzed the monsters. The corpses of their compatriots were lying beneath them, full of holes. If you won't comfort me, then I'll come at you again. Daniel's fingers moved swiftly. Udya! 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 The four monsters spurted blood and collapsed at the same time. Daniel had thrown iron balls at them. Had thrown iron balls that were smaller than his palm. Those were his weapons. He threw several of them at high speed to pulverize the monsters' bodies. The balls pierced through their bodies before they could react, leaving the monsters too terrified to move. Urza heard the deep sound of Daniel's breathing. Daniel, you've done enough. If you keep doing that, your body won't last. That technique is amazing, but it's not something you can use for a long time. You've told me that yourself. That's what old age does to you. Urza, cover me. It doesn't matter anymore. God is telling us to rest. I think that's why this is happening. Hey, Daniel, take my hand. I don't mind dying, but I'm a little scared, of course. So, this is my final wish. Let's go, see everyone together. Daniel, I give up. If all my efforts don't accomplish anything, then I don't need to live. I want to see the people who died because of me, and I want to apologize to them. So, Daniel faced Urza and spread his arms. Huh? He hugged her against his chest. Daniel? Ugh. As soon as Daniel's back faced the enemy, it was pierced by several arrows. No, not my boy. Gah. His fingers nimbly moved while he continued to embrace Urza. Yeah! Daniel obliterated 5 of the monsters behind him. He killed them without even looking. The monsters were once again brought to a halt. Daniel, what? When Urza squirmed, Daniel hugged her tight again. I have to apologize about something too. Huh? I've been lying to you. What? About what happened 1 year ago. It was a trap. I know, and I'm the one who couldn't do anything about it. Naturally, it was set up by someone close to you. Huh? It was Aber. What the fuck? Aber exposed? So he's working with Pentadon? Not Pentadon, Zeth? Abert's. Wait, my father's fault? Abert's his dad? What? Huh? Wait, Abert's your son, isn't he? Okay, so Abert has to be a fiend. Not a fiend. Fiend's Dark Lord's apostle then, right? We didn't think of that because, oops, sorry. Because the whole password thing and stuff, it did seem like Abert was like older or something. It's the opposite. That's weird. I'm Abert's son. I didn't even know they could have children. I'm guessing that's what it is. It could be something else, but... And he's my father. What? He's looked the same for as far back as I can remember. Evidently, he doesn't age. I love my father, so I became a doctor to see if I could do something about his condition. But I never got the opportunity. But why did Abert need to trap me? He's been searching for a woman for ages. One that matches his ideals. Maybe he's not a fiend. Or apostle. If that's his actual motives. Because that doesn't really make sense. Maybe he's just like an immortal guy. But we haven't seen anyone immortal like that, have we? A woman strong as steel and flexible as a whip who won't lose to anything. He wanders the world, testing people with the right attributes. If he finds one, he gives them a test and sees whether they can recover from it. Jesus Christ, what the fuck, Abert? What a weird motive. He just sounds evil, man. What happened a year ago was his test for you. You knew all of this? Daniel, you knew it would happen? You let my family? You told me after you brought me your injured body. I didn't know until then. But Abert's the one who told me to join Pentadon. And Urza, he's the one who ordered me to get close to you too. That's when he started going after you. So he made me stay by your side at all times. As his son, the closest person to himself, he used me to get closer to you, Urza. I was told that it was all for Zeth though. If I had known earlier, I wouldn't have let it happen. Then that makes you a victim too. I really loved Abert. Oh shit. That's weird. I guess we'll learn what's up with Abert. Because it sounds like if he was an apostle, obviously that wouldn't be what he's doing, right? Because it just sounds like he's doing his own shit. Unless he's an actual Dark Lord. And he's just new to this new timeline, which I guess is possible. Kind and cheerful. I only took his unaging body to be the sort of flaw anyone could have. So I wanted to believe that it was some sort of lapse of judgment that made him do it. Despite everything, I still couldn't hate him. Even when he'd hurt you further, I couldn't hate him. When he came to the conclusion that you'd never recover from your wounds, he said he'd leave. It told me to come with. I convinced him not to. I said I wanted to stay until you could walk again. There's no women he's particularly interested in right now, so he accepted. Why? Why would you want to stay with someone like me? There's not a single thing you stand to gain by doing that, and you just put yourself into danger for nothing. I let out my anger on you, and now this happened. I had a wife who died before I joined Pentadon. We never had any children, but if we did, I felt like they'd be something like you. That's why I couldn't leave you, Urza. A girl who lost her family because of my dad couldn't even move on her own. How could I abandon you? Daniel embraced Urza tight. Daniel? Urza. What? You can live without your wheelchair now, can't you? Huh? Looking at your muscles now, I can see you've been doing something behind my back. Good old Rance training. As your physician, I know everything about your body after all. I suppose what Rance has been doing hasn't been entirely harmful. Daniel, you knew? Urza, you've lost the ability to decide things on your own. If Zeph never plunged into chaos like this, I was planning to use the rest of my life to support you, but the situation's changed. Make your own decisions. Not these choices fueled by a feeling of futility that you've been making. That's not what I want to see you do. Make more specific, confident decisions. Daniel slowly stood up. The blood oozing down from his back was staining his palms red. One dripped onto Urza's hand. As things stand now, Iceland will disappear from Zeth's history, having accomplished nothing. That we lived here, what we wanted. It'll end without even a footnote. Daniel turned away. Urza saw the arrows penetrating his back. Will you choose to die here and disappear with the rest of us? Or will you live on as proof that we existed? Daniel slowly raised his hand. No, Daniel, stop. Make a decision, Urza. By yourself. Will you live? Will you die? Now, Urza. Countless iron balls spun around Daniel at high speed. Daniel! Oh! He charged into the mass of monsters. Dude, this sequence has been so good. This invasion of Iceflame. Like literally good story stuff happening. No, stop, Daniel. Daniel! Ah, my collection was incinerated. Change of tone. Tanami, my treasures were destroyed because you didn't go get them. Do you know that? It would have been too late either way. Just saving Kairu was difficult enough. This isn't the time to be arguing. Rance looked and saw a massive group of monsters staring their way. Just in time. Time to get revenge for my treasures. Burn away with my shells! Damn, they actually got the shells, man. It's fucked up. Damn, Abert, you have a lot to answer for, by the way. I know you're chilling here for now, but... Ouch. Also, you'd think he would be stronger. If he was like a Dark Lord. He's kind of shit. Alpha! Alpha, come out, please! Alpha! Alpha-Lafa! Come out! Huh? Is Alpha's real name Alpha-Lafa? Quit believing everything you hear. Ah, Master Rance, wait please. Sarah ran up to a female resistance member lying under a tree. How is she? Too late. She's already dead. Lord have mercy. I see, we just keep finding corpses. Maybe we should think about what to do next right about now. Not yet, and we haven't found Urza yet. Hey, isn't something weird? About what? The monster's actions. It feels like they're operating under a chain of command. Are you stupid? You think monsters do that? They're just attacking at random. It's not like they're surrounded us or... Wait, they did. That is weird, isn't it? In any case, we should be careful, and Sanaki and Maria's group might not be able to escape. If they're functioning like a military unit, there's a good chance they have this entire hideout surrounded. Whoa, what the hell? Piles of corpses were in front of Ursa's house. Who did this? Must have been my dad. Huh? Look at these holes. Those are the marks left by the iron balls my dad uses as a weapon. Ah, here, this. It was sitting on the ground. Albert showed Rance a bloody iron ball. Yeah, it looks like the old guy... That's how the old guy fights. It looks like it hurt to get hit by one. Albert had found other types of wounds left on the monster's bodies. Arrows and short sword wounds. Did Dad use them? No, he doesn't use those. Could it be? Uh-oh. Ursa recovered, so Albert wants her. Look at that face. Ah, what is it? Master Rance, Daniel is... Daniel was standing where Sil was pointing. Something looks off. He was unmoving, maintaining a position like he was gently holding something against his chest. Hey Daniel, old man, what happened to Ursa? Daniel didn't even twitch. Rance's party ran over. Ah! It wasn't that Daniel wasn't moving, he couldn't. Daniel died while standing. Ripped to a real one, dude. Daniel, why? Lord have mercy, sob. He was scary but a good person. How'd he die? It's not blood loss. It'd take a close investigation to find out exactly what did it, though. Wonder why Daniel's face looks so gentle right now. He seems almost glad. Ah, Mr. Abbott, I'm glad to know you're concerned, but I'm fine. Damn, dude. Judging by Dad's face, it looks like he died happy. Better than if he were sad. It feels less disrespectful as a son to think that, though. One or two old men dying isn't important. Where's Ursa? Is she safe? No good. She's not in the house. Not even in any of the closets. Could she have been abducted by monsters? My Ursa. Ah, here we go again. Monsters entered Patton's line of sight. Ah, give Ursa back! Ooh. New monster type. Let's go. Oh god. That was spooky. Really should have a better team out here, but... Actually, have you fought these people? I don't remember them though. Well, one of them's gone. Kinda wanna capture her if possible. Just because I don't remember. We'll try. 180. I think Tem and Eddie can attack her. I don't think anyone else can though. Ooh, easy. Didn't think that would work, but we'll take it. Rance! What is it, Caloria? Found something? It's a wheelchair. Urza's wheelchair. What? The party ran over to where Caloria was pointing. The wheelchair was completely smashed up. It can't be. Urza. Master Rance. Urza can't walk. That means maybe... No, I don't want it to be true. Let's keep looking. But I'm back. Hey, how was it over there? Looks like there's survivors. They were fighting the monsters. Was Urza there? No, she wasn't. Then whatever. Wait, Rance, shouldn't we go help them? Did you forget? For some reason, most of the male members were fired, so it's mostly girls there, remember? Yeah, that was kind of our fault. There's at least 90% chance they're girls. Alright, let's go. You're so easy to read. When Rance's party ran over, they found 2 resistant fighters surrounded by monsters. Alright, let's save them. Oh, that's definitely a new mob. Snake Lady. 31,000. Okay. Lots of health. $700. Ooh, perfect. Good stun. Kind of scary that she's charging like that, but just gonna have to tank it. See what else comes up. Cow. Cows are easy to deal with. This should kill, I think. Nope. Oh! You motherfucker! Tank it. Oof. Stun didn't really do anything though. Now we gotta recapture. There we go. Good. They may have been girls, but they weren't all that cute. Well, maybe good enough to do if there are no other options, I guess. Anyway, I'd feel bad if they died, so good thing I rescued them. Sorry, Master Rance. Alpha and Urza aren't here. Nobody here either. Oh well, let's meet up with the Kiddo Brigade for now. What? Dang it. Sniffle. A huge group of monsters arrived at Maria's, Sanakia, and Kimchi's and the children's location as well. They were quickly surrounded and placed in a situation where they had no choice but to fight. They just keep coming like ants. They're coming. Kaboom. Maria fired the Tulip 1. Yeah! Maria landed a critical hit. The monster collapsed and stopped moving. What? I just ran out of ammo. What do I do? Got it. Fall back and protect the children with Kimchi. But I can't leave you by yourself. I'm a knight. If the weak need it, I'll be their shield. Just doing my part. Sanakia dripped her sword again. Let's go! Sanakia jumped at the enemy. Keep it up. You can do it, Sanakia. Oh! Sanakia swung her sword down at a nearby monster. Clang, but this monster's shield deflected it. Ugh. The timing of Sanakia's next attack was slightly off. Damn. A monster's sword spun at Sanakia's torso from the side. But she moved to prepare for the strike, but her timing was still off. Just when everyone thought Sanakia would be cleaved in half. Several arrows pierced the monster's face. Oh, this is Urza. Yeah. The monster stepped away without landing the killing blow on Sanakia. Huh? What? Ah. I knew it. I knew it. You got back on your feet for us. Oh, shit! Let's go! Is everyone safe? Huh? Miss Urza? Yes. Oh, you're standing. You're walking. Ah. Alfra! Let's go! Okay, she's safe. Now, go. Urza had Alfra run to Kimchi's side. She hugged Kimchi. Alfra, thank goodness, thank goodness. Thanks, Urza, but where was she? She was with them. Around 10 female resistance fighters were behind Urza. They were all injured, but their lives didn't appear to be in any danger. Hang in there for a little bit, everyone. I'm gonna take these monsters out. Miss Urza, I can fight too. Understood. Please assist me. Yes, ma'am. Our top priorities are to purge the area of monsters and ensure the safety of unarmed persons. In response to Urza, all of the resistance fighters moved at once. Sonatia supported from a position that appeared to have little protection. At the same time, the monsters roared at their new enemies and attacked, including Urza. Miss Urza, watch out! Ha! Urza swiftly readied her crossbow and fired countless arrows at the monsters. Their eyes, foreheads, and hearts were stabbed, but the monsters outnumbered the arrows. The one that weren't hit faced Urza and raised their weapons. She stared back and didn't move. Miss Urza, out of the way, weaklings. Shh! The short sword in Urza's hand glinted. Yeah! The monsters fell to Urza's short sword one after another. What? Such strength. Is this really Miss Urza? Wow. Wow, incredible. Keep it up. Yes, that's right. This is Urza. That's dope. Yeah! Are these things cockroaches? I'll kill them and they just keep coming. Even the path Rance's party was taking to converge with Maria's group had constant monster encounters, and each encounter led to a fight. Master Rance, do you think they're safe? Don't know. Let's hurry. Okay. There you are. Took you long enough. What took so long? Huh? You're all okay? Yeah. Thanks to her. Huh? Alfra! Oh, if it isn't the kiddo. Thanks to her? Is Alfra actually a super soldier or something? So true. Soloed with her happy little flowers? Don't be ridiculous. Over here. Hmm? Huh? There's something about what I'm seeing that I'm not used to. Master Rance, Urza's legs. Oh. Oh. Urza's standing. Thanks to you. I've been practicing by myself in secret ever since you tried helping me. Oh, is that so? I'm fine now. I see. I don't really know what's happened, but it looks like she's gotten better. And she can stand. It's the miracle of my love. Why are you here, by the way? I said to escape, Sanakia. After we parted with you and tried to head to the forest, we were surrounded by monsters. It's like they're reading our actions. They put it off instantly. Patton said something similar. Sanakia's suspicion is correct. There's nowhere to run right now. We're under attack by a monster squad. They're acting as a cohesive unit. They most likely have scouts report when we try to run. They send out combat-focused monsters. A monster squad? There are commander-type monsters called monster generals and monster captains that are having the monsters act as a group. Given the size of the group, I believe there must be 1 or 2 monster captains. If we beat them, the squad should fall apart, allowing us to escape. And we just need to beat the monster captains. Right. Alright, then let's kill them and get out of here. Rance walked off, everyone followed. Urza walked up to Abert, who was so quiet that he could not have been there. So you can walk again. Are you satisfied? Huh? Pow! Urza punched Abert in the side of the jaw. Overwhelmed, he fell on his behind. Urza glared at him. Daniel died. Ouch, I'm aware. It was my fault. Daniel died for me, someone who's been hesitating for ages. He saved my life and helped me to get back what I needed. I made a final promise to Daniel. That's one of the reasons I'm living on. That, and there's something I have to do. I'm going to be the spokesman for Daniel and the others who died before accomplishing our goal. So if I die, if I stop, the dust will become meaningless. I can't let that happen, so I'll live on no matter what, so I can finish what we started. I decided I won't lose anymore. When Ursa finished speaking, she walked away without helping Albert up. You liked that, though? Guess she hates me now. What? Did something happen between Ursa and Albert? Well, don't know, but that was a nice punch. That's what you were impressed by? Just a compliment. She used to look like she could break at any moment, you know? Much better women now then. Bold and reliable. Pretty nice, don't you think? Ursa's mine. You can't have her. Sorry, that's not really what I meant. Seriously, just supposed to be a compliment. Ah. What is it, Rizna? More monsters. Alright, let's clear them out. What the fuck is that? It's a mushroom. Alright. Aber, you're useless. Kill the Hambara. Cow. What's scarier? I guess the snake lady is probably scarier. Oh. Oh, I should have attacked the mage. Well, we could do this. Ooh, the little double Tamanagi pumper. We take that. Everyone's pretty much shield. I wonder if we can use... I mean, I guess we can't use Ursa, or it would have kicked out someone, right? Don't really care about the maid. Actually, it would heal. Hopefully it heals the cow. Okay, good. Yeah, that sucks. Definitely target the mage now. Should kill the maid, right? Yeah. Pretty tanky. Oh, too bad for me. Damn it, still more? Konami, go investigate. Okay, I can do that, but you don't need to, Konami. Look, you can already see it. Huh? There's a pointing at the monster squad. The one in the center is the commander. Alright, just need to beat that one. Yes, it's very powerful. Let's defeat the surrounding grunts first, then I'll attack it at once. Alright, let's go. Huh? What? The humans have made it here, you say? We're Her Excellency Saizo's special raid unit. Become rust on our blades. Alright. Fair enough. Let's call ally here. Let's go Maria. Guess we'll work on you. Can probably kill him if you just focus up. Stun the Kappa, maybe? Oof. Huddle. It's fine. Good combo. Yo, Rocky. Glooby Glooby. Holy shit. Okay, maybe we should attack the other people. What the fuck? Pretty strong. Let's work on the other guys. It's a lot of health, apparently. Holy Rocky! Damn, I thought that would do way more. Fighting Spirit! There we go. Perfect. Live another day. We need to get rid of these things. The debuffs are pretty annoying. Good combo. They're still frozen. Ooh, Abbott. Hold. Put Rizlord. Rocky, our iron wall, he shall not fall. No, don't attack down Maria. That's so... Oh, I didn't even know Senshiki pierced. It's nice, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Well, now it does matter. Let's get defense up. Keep our wall alive. Boom. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot now because we got a tat down, but... Ooh, let's go. Dude, Rocky is living, boys. Thank you, Maria. Stun? Nope. Damn, he's mad, bro. He's mad he can't handle the rock. Let's go. Bye-bye. Good fight. Darn, I can't fight anymore. Sorry, Master Rance. You did great, Rocky. Okay, Prima, good job too. We'll be fine now. The monsters should be in chaos. Now let's take the opportunity to escape. Yeah, sure, but where to? This is our hideout. Miss Urza, the liaison has returned. Give your report. The surrounding area is dotted with monster squads and highly dangerous. The nearby villages seem to be devastated by monster attacks as well. Amber Castles appear to be surrounded by innumerable monsters. RIP. The safest location seems to be Zeth Castle and Ragnarok. Can we just get there? That's kind of hard. Many monsters are assaulting them too, but thanks to the powerful army, it appears to be safe for the moment. Zeth Castle? As the resistance, they'd be our greatest enemy, wouldn't they? How could that be the safest place? Even if we weren't a resistance, surely they'll only let mages in. Regarding that, the castle gate is currently open and letting in any refugee, regardless of status. King Gandhi most likely ordered them to. Though under normal circumstances, I'm sure they couldn't do that, King's order or not. Understood, let's head there too. Do you have any objections? No. Man, it's nice that Urza's feeling better, but she's taking complete control. Thanks, Daniel. RIP. I won't lose anymore, really. It'll be a while before I can see you again, but when I do, I'll make sure I have plenty of nice things to report. Just give me some time. Goodbye for now, Daniel. Let's come back sometime. Huh? After things have calmed down, let's come back to Daniel. We can make a grave for him. Okay. Meanwhile, unless... Now, allow me to make a comprehensive report on what has transpired thus far. How fucked are we? 7 days before Day. The 4 towers surrounding the capital Ragnarok, Champion Tower, Sunday Tower, Jump Tower, and Magazine Tower were infiltrated by terrorists. That's us. Attacking the towers was a reckless effort. However, Champion Tower, the one under my management, alone was heavily damaged by mistake by my subordinate Anis. The vital mana battery placed in the basement was destroyed. At this point in time, we were unable to determine what the terrorist plan was. 3 days before Day. The mana battery in Jump Tower, the one under Papaya's management, was destroyed by the terrorists. At that point, while we weren't certain, there was a definite possibility that the terrorists were after the mana batteries. For that reason, we heavily reinforced the defenses of the remaining 2 towers. Day, we were as alert as possible, but the terrorists slipped past us and destroyed the mana battery in Magazine Tower, the one under Magic's management. With the 3 of 4 mana batteries supporting the main line energy supply destroyed, It became impossible to maintain the energy level necessary to keep the mania line running. With King Gandhi absent, I made the decision to enact National Directive 4 prioritization of magic energy supply. This made it possible to just barely keep the mania line up, but on the same day, riots broke out in the most major Zethian cities. The directive prevented either the army or public safety squad from acting, resulting in great damages nationwide. It is believed that these riots were incited by the terrorist organizations Pentagon and Ice Flame. They destroyed the mana batteries to cause the magic energy supply prioritization directive to be enacted, and executed large-scale terrorism while the army was unable to respond. One day after Et's Day. With the riots unsuppressed, many acts of assault and pillaging, mostly committed by citizens against mages, occurred. However, it was nothing more than rioting, with little organized action taken. The terrorist plan seemed to have been to take control of Zeth's major cities and cause a coup d'etat, but they were never able to get their intent across to the civilians. The citizens' hatred of mages and the opportunity for pleasure and profit led to mere violence and thievery, ruining the terrorists' plot. The coup was averted, but the country has been plunged into deeper chaos. It became physically impossible to keep the mania line running with the magic energy to supply prioritization directive, yet we had no time to repair the 3 destroyed mana batteries either. However, we were lucky enough to found a new mana battery recently. It was the power source of a War God City Delta, a War God City discovered under the Mania line. We determined that it could be fixed, so we mobilized our engineers to repair it. With it and the remaining battery in Sunday Tower, supplying energy to the Mania line would be possible. 5 days after Et's Day. The distrust between the first and second class citizens was deep. It was believed this chaos would continue without a solution. However, a group of fairly influential people from both sides of the conflict working together compromise appeared. They called themselves the Ice Stars. Thanks to this long, active underground group, the rioters were suppressed in some cities, but only a small number due to the deep distrust between both sides. Failure was inevitable. At that point in time, the cities with any degree of autonomy were split in half, and we couldn't even contact other cities. We contacted our neighboring country, Lysis, to request they dispatch their army to help maintain order. However, Lysis intends to use this opportunity to conquer our country, based Leah. We know that they will eventually invade, but at this point in time, they only politely declined. We also received reports that the monster army was gathering at the Mania line. 7 days after Et's Day, the Mania line somehow stayed up this long thanks to the directive, but the widespread riots caused a constant decline in energy supply until finally parts of the Mania line shut down. Ah! Ah! Excuse me? Oh, you don't even see it! I'm getting an error that says fail to get CG. My game! No! Oh, here. Failed to get contents of an image file, so I guess we're just gonna have to infer what's happening. This is the monster army's attack. And they've taken over Jump Tower, apparently. Okay, so we just missed that part of the report. 8 days after Et's Day. Come on, manga gamer, this isn't a cracked version. This is literally the official translation. Why is it bugging? At 4 AM, the monster army began crossing the Mania line from 6 points along the border within the monster realm. The magic supply prioritization directive was immediately repealed, and the entire army was deployed to defend the nation. But the Mania line was down. Stopping the powerful monster army was impossible. They were in the country within the day. The monster army surged into Zethian territory. Despite the fact that the army could fight back now that the directive was repealed, they couldn't take organized actions due to the riots, letting the monster army break through each point with no difficulty. 14 days after Et's Day. 6 days have passed since the monster army began their advance. Failed to get contents of an image file. They're fucking Zeth up? Okay. Oh! General Caesar's army was diverted from the border with leases to hold them back, with little success. At this point in time, 60% of Zethian territory is occupied by the monster army. Honestly, fuck Monday, my dude. How did they fuck this up? They even have Ragnarok carts surrounded. The one positive is, regarding the rioting second-class citizens throughout the country, now that a common foe in the monster army has appeared, first and second-class citizens in many cities have united against them. They are being led by the previously mentioned Ice Stars. However, the cities where quarreling continued were unable to defend against the monsters and were quickly captured. There's Rule, still alive. Currently, the major cities, Paritiarn, Ramul, Mark, Bath, Amber Castle, and Odzeth have been completely taken over by the army of monsters. Oh, rip. This is the current situation. We try to think of a plan for what to do next, but as of now, it's a dismal state of affairs. Yes. Alright, we'll abandon the capital. We can't just hand over the glorious capital of Zeth to monsters. Zeth's castle's impregnable, right? No matter how many monsters attack. That may be true, but there are many civilians here. What will we do about food? We'll likely have enough emergency preserves for a few months, but we just starve to death eventually. Sias's army will come help us. Not possible. They have their hands full holding back the monsters' forces. It's highly unlikely they will make it to us. That's correct. The longer we wait, the denser the monsters' army's siege will become. If we're going to escape, now's the time. What do you mean, escape? Have every living person in Zeth flee the country. Huh? So every civilian? Yes. We'll take everyone with us to Adam's fortress in the east. That's ridiculous. How many people would that be? And not everyone be able to move at a reasonable pace. No, not under these circumstances. I can't say exactly what the number would be though. Ragnarok has a population of over 2 million, but then there's everyone who's evacuated here. In total, we would be traveling with approximately 5.5 million people. There's no way it'll work with that many people. Think about how many kilometers is this to Adam's fortress. I know, but I have no choice. As the king, I must protect my people. Alex, say something. This is insane. Yes, but we shouldn't abandon them. You know that, don't you? I know. But moving with that many people will be hard. I'm sure it will. But I think no matter how hard it is, it's what we should do. So that's decided. This will be the escape route. Oh shit. Okay. Fair enough. The handy while playing, you think the handies are fighting? They're probably chilling. The Ice Flame refugees arrived at Zeth Castle. The castle gate was wide open. You have permission to take refuge in this castle. There's only one rule you must abide by. Mages and non-mages must join hands and work together. Those who can't may not enter King Gandhi's orders. If you understand, please come in. Whew. Rance plopped down on the ground. Samaki was standing alert by his side. It might be a miracle that we made it all the way in here with the people who can't fight. What do you mean by that? I was with you. There was no need for any miracles. I'm pretty surprised, honestly. Remember the people we saw fighting on the route here? Yeah. Pentadon was working with the Zethian army to fight the monsters. Might be because it's an emergency. Not just might, it is an emergency. Just because we're able to make it here doesn't mean we're completely safe. Whatever, who cares? I'm exhausted. Does nothing make you nervous? That's very like Rance. He'd be a different person if he were. Now I want to be nervous. Hee. You don't need to force yourself. Whatever. Hey Sil, got my water yet? The distribution site is likely busy given the circumstances. Either way, there's a ton of people. Just how many are there? 1, 2, 3... Lots? This is a strange thing to see. What is? There are other groups with mages and non-mages just talking normally. That was a condition to enter. Even if it's only on the surface, they have to do it. On the surface? They're still in the middle of a panic, so this is hardly normal. I think the situation makes it easier for mages and non-mages to cooperate. The problem is what happens after it's over. That's correct. It's been a long time, Miss Ursa. Yes, it has. Have you been well, Sir Meletasian? You know each other? Yes, he's one of the Ice Thars. This may be sudden, but can you tell me what you know? As you wish. Currently, Zeth Castle is populated by 5.5 million people, both mage and non-mage. There's no danger of running out of food for the time being. But King Gandhi has made a serious decision. Is that why you're looking for me? Yes. Miss Urza, King Gandhi summons you. It's urgent. Can you come with me? Understood? One moment, please. As you wish. Rance. I'm sorry, but there's something else I have to do now. Going to see King Gandhi? Yes. He knows what we did. Might try to do something to you. I won't know if I don't go. Then I won't let you go. Who knows what'll happen? Thanks for worrying about me, but I'll be fine. If he's calling me knowing what I was doing, I have a general idea of what he wants. Using the leader of Ice Flame as a sacrifice for all that's happened? Hehehe, in a way, maybe. Then you can't. I'll go too and kill him. I was kidding. This is something only I can do. No, I want to do it. I have to. Even if something happened, I remember how to protect myself. Oh, and also, we don't need to work as a resistance anymore. What we need is to join forces with everyone here. The important thing now is for us to figure out what we can do and what we should do. Well, see you later. Work hard, everyone. Please figure out what you need to do and be proactive. Let us meet again unharmed. Sorry about the wait, shall we go? Oh, but maybe it would be rude to go before the king dressed like this. I don't think he would mind, but if you're concerned, I'll have clothing prepared for you immediately. Urza disappeared into the crowd with the Ice Thar. Yep, looks like she just kept getting better on the way here. Huh, lame. Why do you say that? Feels like she'll be harder to do now. I used to care for her, she was mine alone. What the hell? That afternoon, a Zethian army officer approached the refugees and began speaking through a megaphone. This is an official notice from King Gandhi. Tomorrow morning, we will leave the castle and head east, where the monster army hasn't yet reached. If we can make it there, we'll be safe. However, it will be very dangerous. Let's show them how organized humans can be. We'll join forces to escape. Tomorrow morning, we depart. Please make any preparations. We currently don't have the fighters we need to ensure that raid escape goes smoothly. The Zethian army alone isn't enough. If you're at least 15 years old and have combat experience, no, if you have the courage to fight, we won't force you. But please join the Zethian army. You can even join as a simple volunteer soldier. You can just be a volunteer army. Please help us save the week. Gather in front of the giant fountain tonight. If you're interested, both mages and non-mages are welcome. We eagerly anticipate anyone who wants to join. I repeat, I think I'll go. What about the rest of you? I guess. Better than just sitting around and eating what they give me. Not much else to do now. It's come to this. I'll go too. I'm gonna protect everyone. It's great that you've got guts, little lady, but you're too young for that. Stay here and protect the other kids. Ah, but... Patton's right. Stay here with Kimchi. Gah. Please help me out, Karma. It'd make things much easier on me if you did. Fine. Master Rance, we should go too. Nah. Huh? Hey, are you serious? You're not gonna... You know what's happening and you're not gonna fight? It'd be a pain. This isn't the time to do nothing just because it's work. They need any fighter they can get. Do you not realize that? Don't care. Boring. Tired. You. Master Rance. Shut up. Boring. Tired. Take things seriously for a second. Don't you realize whose fault it is that this happened in the first place? True. Shut up, stupid. Tired. You. Rance. Doesn't matter. The army guys just said they're not gonna force anyone to fight. People who are interested should join. If people who aren't interested are mixed in, they'll just lower morale and get in the way. Yeah, that's right. I'm not interested, so I'm not going. Shizuka, wait. Hey Rance, let's go together. You're strong, so you'd really help everyone out. Shut up, I won't go. Rance. I'll go. What about you, Maria? I won't mind whatever you choose. Sorry, Rance, I just can't sit around at a time like this. I'm going. Huh, do what you want. Should we get going then? Okay. Best to just ignore a coward who won't fight when it counts. What do you say? Now let's go, Maria. Leave this wimp be. You shouldn't talk like that, Shizuka. Maria stuck up for Rance. Shizuka dragged her by the arm to the volunteer soldier application tent. Think I'll go too. I made a ton of profit off Zeth, and I bought up a bunch of devalued stocks here too. I was just gonna wait for them to go up in value again, but if that never happens, but that'll never happen if Zeth gets destroyed. You seriously not gonna go, Rance? Huh. Gotcha, see you later then. I'll go with you. Okay, sure, hope we end up stationed in the same place. I could use you as a shield and run away if I ever need to. Ha ha ha, work hard so you don't have to do that. Not sure about joining the official army, it might make me stand out, you know. Mind joining the volunteer army? Okay, I don't mind, the regular army is too strict for me anyway. See you, Captain, join us if you ever feel like it. Huh, it don't ever happen. Man, can't you just be a little less stubborn now of old times? Shut up. Well, bye then. Rissa stood up to go after them. I'm going too, we have to protect our own future. I'm going ahead. Rance, are you really? Shut up, I won't go. I see. Master Rance, sorry, but I'm going too. Do what you want. But you're so strong, Master Rance. Why? I'm sad. Huh. Then I'll be going too. If you want to. Okay, so long. Hey, somebody, do you care if I go home? In the end, everyone who could fight left except Rance, Syl, and Caloria. Are you sure about this, Master Rance? Let's work with everyone else. I don't want to. Who'd do that? Nobody. That's who. Master Rance. I hate hard work. You really just wanted them to beg you to come along, didn't you? Glare. Sob. I knew it. He was planning to go, but he missed his chance. Why do you have to be so stubborn when it comes to this, Master Rance? I'm not working with anyone unless they're more dependent on me than that. The next day. Are we ever gonna get a save point, by the way? Holy. Might have to leave my computer on and... A huge group of approximately 5.5 million departed from Zeth Castle. Wow, I can't see right in front of me. Behind either, there's lots of people who can't leave the castle, Rance. This is really a mass refugee exodus, not really like how an army moves, more like ants. This will probably take a few days. Normally it'd take a week to get from here to the eastern border, no matter how fast you go. The army may be here to protect us, but most of these people are just normal civilians who've never fought before. There's lots of children and old people too, considering that. It might take 2 weeks if we're fast. Civilians were gathered in the middle while the Zethian army and volunteer soldiers were organized in squads around them, fighting monsters as they move forward. At night, they set up camp and rested. The next day, they moved, made camp again, at night, and so on. The monotonous yet tense march was slowly progressing. It had been 3 days since they departed from Zeth Castle. 1 tent, 2 tents. There's some actual buildings too. Wow, there are. Those are magic houses. They're normally miniatures that fit in your hand, but they can grow bigger when you need to use them. That sounds pretty handy. Then you can live in them like a normal house. Oh, that's nice. I want one. There's no way you'll get one. There's only 30 of them exist in Zeth. They're very rare. Then I want one. I really want one. Stop being selfish and help set up the tent. Ugh. Excuse me. Oh, you're... Yes, the man who came to get Miss Urza the other day. Did I have something Miss Urza wants to give to you? I thought I was handed Rance a magic house. Easy. Oh, this is... She says she wants you to use it for the children's sake. Gahahaha. Always prepared for anything, Urza. Well, I'm not one for living in a tent. I need a real room so I can bring girls to do some stuff. I don't think that'd be using it for the children, Master Rance. Let's go! Oh, my options. Did we miss a bunch of shit? That kind of sucks. At least we stood out the Caloria. I guess we'll get it back, guys, eventually. Okay, anyways, guys, good episode. We'll probably have to split it into 2, just because of how long this is. So, 2 episodes in 1 sesh. That's what I like to see. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you next time with some more Rances. Peace.